Well, let me get to the topic of the bills, but thank you for the book and for the information. You know, as I mentioned earlier, I believe the best public lands decisions are those at the local level, locally driven. So that's why I was so proud to introduce this county-led Wyoming Public Lands Initiative. Can you elaborate just a little bit on the local citizen and stakeholder outreach to make sure that everybody had a say in this as you crafted this important initiative?
Thank you, Chairwoman Cortez Masto, Senator Barrasso. It was very important to the County Commissioners Association that we develop a process that ensured the access of anybody that wanted to participate in this process. And so not only in the development of the process itself, the principles and guidelines that directed the process, but also the conversations themselves were deliberate to ensure that we heard as many voices as possible and that we developed this legislation in collaboration. And that's something that I and the county commissioners are excited about relative to S-1750.
And it was the BLM that made the recommendations of a way to resolve the Wyoming Wilderness Study Area decades ago, over 30 years ago. But even they recommended that the lands continue to remain in limbo because Congress hasn't acted on those recommendations. So simply doing nothing and not allowing these lands to be used to their full potential seems like a wasted opportunity. Can you elaborate on the specific conservation and economic benefits that would result if this legislative initiative were to pass into law?
Chairwoman Cortez Masto, Senator Barrasso, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to highlight some of the most important landscapes in our state under wilderness designation in many instances, but also to ensure that we can protect communities where appropriate and to allow for access. We need more of that in our current environment, given the vast number of individuals that are interested in visiting our public landscapes.
Great.